started. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Um, Welcome to our class today, using AI to create consistent, ethical real estate content. Just a quick introduction of who I am. My name is Anthony Bried. I am CEO and founder of Smart RE Solutions. I just recently founded my training speaking company last year. But prior to that, I did work at a real estate association for close to 23 years, whereby I was giving technology trainings to its members. But now, what's nice is now that I'm out on my own and uh, have my own training company, I am now open to give training to agents far and wide across the United States. Um, so my experience, I started off in the MLS department there at the association, and then eventually started offering trainings on how to use MLS, zip forms, and then of course it just merged into tools and products from InfoSparks to RPR, things like that. Today's class is all about using AI for its content. So seeing how we have a very nice, intimate class today, feel free to unmute yourself or write your questions in the chat. I am going to try to keep this as interactive as possible so we can have a lot of fun. But my goal is to help you develop content quickly and easily for your marketing. So, with that said, I just have a couple of quick questions and just a reminder for those of you who haven't used AI before. We are recording this session so you can refer back to this. Your association should be able to display this on their website as well as their YouTube channel. But as a reminder, what is AI? AI basically is artificial intelligence. It's more than just two letters, A and I. It refers to the simulation of human intelligence um, processes by machine, allowing them to perform tasks typically requiring human cognitive functions. Now, what we're doing here is basically AI systems can analyze data, learn from it, make decisions, and perform actions based on that data, basically as close to human as possible. Because we, like humans, analyze data, we learn from that information that we gain over the years, and of course, we perform actions based on that. So that's basically what AI does do for us. Now, in layman's terms, for real estate, AI related to real estate is that artificial intelligence is basically your personal assistant that can be good at everything or at least almost everything. Hi, Joanne. How are you? By the
Fine,
way,
long
feel free to
time.
unmute yourself. It's lovely to hear you. And I think you can hear me. Let me just double check. Noise removal. Just want to make sure my speaker system is up and running. So if you want, can I get a shout out, Joanne?
Yes. Can you
Excellent.
hear me? Yes.
Yes, I can hear you. So, by the way, Joanne, have you used AI before? Do you currently use it?
Yeah, baby steps.
Baby steps. Excellent. Well, today we're going to jump into the deep end of the pool, but I love to having fun with real estate agents. By the way, using AI in real estate can provide several benefits to you all. It'll save time and cost, which I'm sure most of us have started to discover, right, Joanne? You probably have done that in your baby steps. It also will increase your efficiency and productivity. It will solve potential problems because you'll be amazed at what problem solving skills this tool or many tools like it will have. And of course, it's going to help you enhance your customer experience, whereby it's going to free up a lot of the things that you're bogged down with, or it can, because this is going to be your assistant. The tools that are out there in the past 3 years that have been developed and continue to be developed are meant to help free up your time to allow you to focus on the human element, which are your clients. So,
Yes.
honestly, um, just a quick couple of questions. Um, And I have Joanne here. How many of you are using AI? Joanne says that she's using baby steps. Francisco, Jennifer, are you using AI? And again, feel free to press on your space bar, hold it down, and you can say yes, no, or give me a thumbs up. I don't be afraid to have class participation now. Okay, hopefully you have in the past 3 years. If not, then I would definitely encourage that. Question two, how much are you spending on your current marketing? Joanne,
Too much.
too much. Are you spending more than, say, 1,000 per month?
Um, Close.
Close to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my job is to help you try to save money
Mhm.
because most of what we're going to do today, you can do on the free version. And I do believe that I have a slide for that. Um, but honestly, you don't have to spend a lot of money. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to try to keep you under about $600 a year with everything that we're about to do.
Oh, good. Sounds
So
excellent.
and it's all about the budget, right? I mean, I know this past year has been very challenging for a lot of real estate agents. I know that the market's been kind of hanky, like interest rates are kind of hovering at what, 6, 6.25, but prices are going up, but inventory's up, but prices are still going up. So we're all talking about affordability and all this other stuff, and yet you may or may not be doing a lot of business, or maybe some of you here today are brand new to the business and with your dues and everything else that you've been spending, let me help you try to save some money, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to try to keep you at about under $600, okay, per year for your marketing. But then
That's
this will also
wonderful.
require that we begin to do things ourselves too. But let's go over some ways AI can assist you. We're going to use, you can do any of this either on Gemini or Copilot or ChatGPT. And I don't want to forget that most of what we are going to do can be done on the free version. There are going to be some advantages to paying for either Gemini's $20 a month or ChatGPT's $20 per month, which
That's what I
that
do.
equals to be
I
about
pay for,
$240 per year, probably saving you a couple of extra bucks if you pay for it outright for the year. But most of what I'm going to show you today can be done all for free. Okay.
okay.
All right. So, marketing consistency. It's not just how often you post, but it's your brand, right? It's all about brand recognition. And with that said, AI can help you with this. I'm sure we've all have experienced all the different internet platforms where you have to have a bio, right? You got realtor.com, you got Zillow, you got Instagram, you got RPR, you got TikTok, you've got X, you've got apartments.com, homes.com, NAR, CAR, you know, Timbuktu.com, who knows, right? And if you've ever done any of those websites, Facebook business page, you have what they call the bio. And one of the biggest things that you're probably running into is that when a client Google searches you, right? And as a matter of fact, they're even going and asking AI about you. AI is going to scrape billions of different websites to learn about you. Well, the problem is how consistent is your bio? Maybe you've got one bio that you wrote 10 years ago, or 5 years ago, or 6 months ago on Realtor.com, but then on Zillow, you wrote a totally different one because, hey, we tend to forget, right? And then apartments.com or Facebook or Instagram, all of a sudden you've got all these different bios. What happens? Consumers, when they look you up and they see that there's some inconsistency, and AI will tell them, hey, this person seems very inconsistent with the various different websites. This now all of a sudden causes a consumer to lose trust in you and your brand. So, what we need to do is develop consistent branding across all these platforms. Now, how do we do that? Well, if you've ever used ChatGPT or Gemini for, say, MLS descriptions? Has anybody done that?
Which one?
Used either ChatGPT or Gemini to write your property descriptions?
Chat GPT.
What was that?
Chat B.
ChatGPT saves time, effort, right? You can have it say, write that 2,500
You
character
hear me?
description
Yeah.
quickly and easily, right?
Yes. Yes.
Well, we can almost do that with our bios. Now, here's a prompt. Now, you don't have to worry about doing anything with this, but just because you will get a copy of this. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to copy this. Oop, that's great. We're going to copy this. And you got a nice little prompt here, right? Because AI can help you write your bio. And I'm going to go into ChatGPT and I'm going to start to write in my bio or write this prompt. And then I'm just going to basically say, please write me a 2 paragraph bio for my website. And maybe we insert that website name, www.I'm or coolreagent.com to showcase my real estate business at, oh, I don't know, let's go with Jack and Jill Real Estate. The first paragraph should highlight my months or years of experience. So, Joanne, how many years of experience do you have?
23.
23. Excellent. 23 years of experience in the real estate industry, and you focus maybe serving your sellers, your buyers, your renters, investors. And what city do you focus on there, Joanne?
Gardena.
Gardena? Gardina, correct?
ENA.
ENA. Gardena, California, right? Emphasize your
Yes.
core skills. Now, when people think about their skills, we have to think about this is our resume. What skills have you learned over the years? So, like as an example, Joanne, what's one real huge skill professional skill that you pride yourself on?
Probate.
Probate. So, probate knowledge, right?
Mhm.
Maybe Francisco, is there a skill that you pride yourself on? Maybe great negotiation skills. Organized or organization.
Okay.
Time management. Let's see here. Maybe Jennifer is all about contract negotiation.
Yeah, so transitioning seniors,
Oh,
the
servicing
downsizing.
seniors, servicing the senior community, right? Or, um, what else? Um, but the idea here is that you're playing your skills, right? Explain how those strengths can help achieve your client's goals. Now, the second paragraph, though, you're going to share your personal interests. Now, why is that a good thing to put in your bio? Anybody?
So people know you're not a robot.
So people know that you're not a robot, but more importantly, remember, it's all about the relationship. Well, how do we have a good relationship?
Yes.
We have to
Well,
give somebody, we have to bond over things, right?
something in common
What was that?
to attract some, people with the same like common like
Oh,
hobbies
sorry,
and
hold
stuff.
on. For some reason, my speaker's
That's
way
her.
down all of a sudden.
That's her phone. That's her. She's on her phone. I think that's her phone.
Oh, she's on her
Yes.
phone. Okay. Well, I'm still trying to, what's going on here? I don't know why my sound is all of a sudden coming in and out, but let's do noise removal. Can you say that one more time,
To
Joanne?
you're talking about Jennifer.
Oh, that's fine.
Something in common. You put something so you can attract people with common things like hobby or things that you do, family and stuff.
Gotcha. Right. So we were going to talk about some of those things. So yes, your personal interests, like, interests like spending
Golf.
time, spending time with family,
Yeah.
right? Joanne, do you like to do anything outside of real estate?
Golf.
Golf,
Say golf.
excellent.
Uh,
Francisco, do you like to do anything outside of real estate? Maybe in travel,
Travel. Yes.
Yeah. Travel, walking,
Yes.
hiking.
Um,
walking,
exercise. Exercise. Yeah.
exercising, right? And of course, I don't know about you all, but I'm a foodie, right?
That's why we travel.
Exactly. International foods, right?
Mhm.
Right? To help readers connect, right? Because we're all about trying to connect with people. Now, by the way, one thing that or that we're also going to do, we're going to make sure that we set the tone. We want to make sure that it's fun, engaging, professional, however your tone is when you speak to people, because everybody speaks to other people differently. Everybody reacts to us just a little bit differently, right? Are we fun? Are we engaging? Are we professional? Whatever we want, we put that tone in. Then we're going to weave in some SEO, AEO, and GEO. Now, if you don't know what SEO or AEO or GEO stands for, SEO stands for search engine optimization. This is basically how Google searches used to work, right? Hey Google, search the internet for my answers. Now, the progression to that, because of AI, is called answer engine optimization, whereby the AI will answer, not only do the search, but answer the particular questions that a consumer is looking for. Okay. And then GEO is geographic engine optimization. This is why we were putting in the beginning where we're located or where we market: Gardena, Cerritos, Lakewood, LA, Fresno, wherever, right? Because we want in a search, whether the AI is doing the search or the person's doing a search themselves, we want to be located geographically ourselves, right? We can use keywords like city, neighborhood, all this other fun stuff. And of course, we also want to encourage them to contact us directly. So we're going to input our phone number, right? 949, whoops, 949-235-8582, or email at tony@smartresolutions.net. But once you put all that information in, right, this nice big giant prompt, give it a couple of seconds, and now all of a sudden we got this beautiful 2 paragraph bio. And if I could read it real quickly: with 23 years of experience in the real estate industry, I proudly serve sellers, buyers, renters, investors throughout Gardena, California, and the surrounding South Bay communities as a dedicated professional with Jack and Jill Real Estate. My expertise spans probate, sales, contract negotiation, senior focus, da 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 da, known for my strong negotiation skills, exceptional organization, and disciplined time management. I help clients navigate everything from first-time home buying or first-time home purchases and rental searches to complex probate transactions and investment opportunities. Whether you're listing a home in Gardena, purchasing income property, or assisting a loved one with a senior move, my goal is simple: protect your interests, streamline the process, and position you for success in today's competitive California real estate market. That's not bad in the first paragraph, right? How many of you like that paragraph?
Like
Good.
it.
Excellent. Second
It's
paragraph:
nice.
outside of real estate, I believe life should be lived fully and joyfully. I enjoy spending quality time with family, playing golf, traveling, walking, exercising, exploring international cuisine. These passions keep me energized and grounded, and they allow me to connect authentically with the diverse families and communities that make Gardenia such a vibrant place to live, right? So now all of a sudden we've got a nice personal paragraph about ourselves for people to want to connect, right? Now, what's nice about this, maybe you didn't like it. We can always ask AI, please rewrite it, tailor this, tailor that, whatever. Or maybe you forgot to add in a couple of skills that you forgot, right? Change those things around. Now, at the end of the day, what do we do with this? Well, we can simply highlight it, right click, copy it, and put it into a Word document. Now, the reason why I put it in a Word document is for two reasons. Number one, I will rewrite this just a bit because, excuse me, we want it to sound like ourselves. We wanted to make it our own, right? Maybe you'll change some words around. Maybe you would say, oh, I wouldn't necessarily, and obviously we're going to take out these long hashes. These long hashes are a great indicator that it was written by AI, and a lot of people who just copy and paste things forget to take out these long hashes, which, by the
Yes.
way, that could hurt you ethically because if
Yeah.
AI wrote it and misstated something and you didn't proofread it, you are liable. So we want to make sure that we are seen in the best light. Yes?
Yes.
Excellent. So we can write this. Now, because it's in Word, I save it. I rewrite it, I save it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm now going to go to all those other platforms, Realtor.com, Zillow, Facebook business page about my section or about me section, my Instagram about me section, my YouTube channel, all these other websites that require a bio, and now I'm just going to copy and paste the same bio. Okay. So now what happens? When someone goes and does a Google search about me, or they do a Gemini search or a ChatGPT search about who Anthony Bried is, because I now have a consistent bio across all these platforms that are now being referenced by AI, by other clients, because now, have you ever noticed that when you do a search now on Google Chrome, it gives you AI stuff right there immediately?
Yes.
Now consistent in all my branding. So this is a great way of doing that. Now, another nice thing about that is that because this will be in Word, what happens in the future? Maybe Joanne goes and takes a few extra classes. Maybe she gets her. Joanne, do you have your GRI?
Yes. I have 10 designations.
Guess what? You're going to put that in your bio. But now, you know what? You want 12 more. Excuse me. You want two more, right?
Yes.
So
That's not
now you get two more in the next couple of years. Maybe, you know what? You expand from maybe, the senior community to both first-time home buyer and renter transition communities, right? And what I mean by that, renters going into the home buying process, right?
Okay.
Add those skills in. Well, instead of having to try to remember to rewrite everything. Instead, all you would then need to do is type in a prompt, please rewrite, put in quotes what that bio was or currently is, end quotes, and then say, please add the following skills to that bio. And then add in those skills. Maybe some of your personal interests change. Maybe in this case, you know what? I haven't done a lot of business in a while, so international travel is off my list at the moment. Or, you know what, the golf swing is getting a little off. My back's hurting. I'm going to take out golf and put in, something else, canoeing or what have you.
Yeah.
But the idea is that now it will rewrite it for me,
Mhm.
modifying it where I can then repaste it back and have an updated bio like my California driver's license being updated every few years.
Mhm.
Anybody like that?
Yes.
Good. So, this is one of the many ways that AI is going to help assist you is writing those bios very quickly, very easily for um, our consistent branding. So, yes, we saw how quickly, less than 2 minutes, we don't have to scratch our heads thinking like we used to anymore, hours upon hours upon hours trying to write things. Now, there's also another thing here that we can do with AI, and I love this. How many of you have presentations? Good.
I do.
How many presentations do you have?
I have three.
You
I
have
have
three.
a buyer, seller, and a probate.
Excellent. So what happens, so besides probate, maybe you now want to expand into the trust world, right? Because probate and trust are almost similar, just a little
Yeah.
different, right? But now you
Yeah.
want to market that.
Mhm.
And one of the things that I know with agents that they have problems with, or like anybody being creative, because you all, in your list of services that you provide, right? Besides being a real estate professional, besides being a marketer and a therapist, and you have to be able to be creative, right? How often have you felt, Joanne, that when you sat down to, and at PowerPoint to make your presentation that you get interrupted? You sit there for a couple of hours and you're like, okay, I kind of have an idea, but now I'm going to take I got my first two slides in, and then you get the all important phone call, or you've got to now go and show an appointment. What happens? You go and you leave, and then you come back, and now you got to sit down for another couple of hours going, gosh, where was I going with this point? Have you ever had that problem before? Jennifer, have you?
I, I've
Sure.
had the I've had the issue, but then like I said, my baby steps with Chat GPT. I'm able to, yeah.
Kind of help you.
I'm able to master a lot of stuff now.
Oh, good. Well, you'd be surprised, right? So the point that I'm trying to get with this is that I want you to allow the AI to actually help you with a beginning, a middle, and an end. A
Yeah.
lot of times you know exactly how many slides you want, roughly. So maybe you just go, okay, um, this is great. Can you please create me I don't know, 15 slide presentation with a catchy, fun title to trust attorneys, where I can market my skills to obtain their business, um, for trust sales, trustee sales. Um, the slides can have 2 to 3 bullet point examples, and we're going to say your choice. And please have an ending slide with my contact information at 949-235-8582. And the format should be in a downloadable PowerPoint, oops, document. Now here, we're going to give it maybe less than 2 minutes. So hopefully 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, because it looks like it's thinking to write. But the idea here is that you're going to get your 15 slides. It's going to have you or give you a nice, fun, catchy title to trust attorneys to try to market yourself. Now, what's nice about this is that if it's in PowerPoint, you can then download it. And there you go. And what I also like about ChatGPT, you are able to preview the slide
Mhm.
ahead of time. So there we go. From probate to profit, your trusted partner in a trustee sale. And you can go through and see these slides. Now, what's nice about this is that now you have a beginning, a middle, and an end. So now when you have this in PowerPoint and you begin to go through this and you start to look at things, and maybe you start to add in extra things, because maybe between marketing that maximizes value and, of course, serving the senior community, you might want to split out some of those bullet points or elaborate on some. So now you all of a sudden start to add in slides. Now, what's nice about this is that if you even get interrupted, with your day-to-day life, right? The showings, the phone call, whatever, you don't lose your train of thought because you already know how the presentation is already going to progress. So in a way, this has now helped you. And by the way, we created that in less than 5 minutes, that entire presentation. So now this opens up a plethora of potential client presentations that you can have. No longer is it just a listing presentation or a buyer's presentation that most agents have, but unlike, like Joanne, where she has a probate, but now she can talk to the trust attorneys about trust. She can maybe Jennifer has two different presentations, one to land housing providers and maybe one to renters to convince them when's a good time to buy more investment properties for rentals, or maybe get the renters to now transition and give them strategy ideas in a presentation format on how to purchase their homes. So this really opens up a lot of doors for you all to be more creative than normal, right? I know a lot of tech people, or a lot of people scared of AI, have said, oh, AI is just going to ruin our creativity or this, that, and the other. No, not at all. If anything, this should help enhance it, right? It gives us an idea of where we could want to go, but now we go in and we edit how we want to go to get to that end result. Anybody like that?
Yes.
Yep. Yes,
Good.
absolutely. What I like with Chat GPT when I use it, it saves what I requested, so I don't forget. So that's, I
Exactly.
guess that, it saves it. Like even if I stop what I'm doing,
Mhm.
like it continues. So,
It definitely it continues, or you can start a new chain of talk. So you could say, "Oh, all right, I want this particular conversation to focus on my marketing." Then you can create another conversation about other things, like maybe time management or lifestyle management, right? All the while, that learning computer is learning about you because of what you're asking, when and where. So it's like how we are, right? We have multiple chains, right? If you've ever seen any biological movies or whatever about the human brain, you've got all these little transistors intertwined, interconnected with each other to access various different memories, which affect our experiences on how we handle things. AI, ChatGPT, Gemini, no different in this case, right? Except instead of one brain, it's got multiple computers, which are its brains. And it's funny, you could ask the same, or write the prompt in ChatGPT, you'll get one answer, but then you can jump over to Gemini, write the same exact prompt, and you'll get a fully different answer based on its experience about you. All right. Real quickly, we're going to assist you with actually developing your content. This is the big knitting, the bread and butter. So, what are we going to do? We're going to actually create an entire worth of content in probably less than 30 minutes. Anybody ready for that?
Yes.
Good. So, all about the prompt. So, simple prompt. Please provide me a list of titles. And we're just going to go in here. Boop. I'm going to paste it. Please provide me a list of titles a real estate professional should blog about if they are trying to increase their SEO, AEO, GEO scores for the top 52 reasons why a potential. And let's pick somebody here. Jennifer, can you pick somebody? Seller, buyer, renter, investor, first time home buyer. Who do you want to market to?
sellers.
All right. Why a potential seller would want to move from, and we're going to stick with Gardena, California area. If I can spell California. There we go. And be sure to focus on that area's culture, natural resources, educational systems, and affordable housing options. Now, you may go, well, Tony, why did you type in 52? Well, there's 52 weeks in a year. That means that we're coming up with 52 bits of content to start to talk about. So now when I hit go, I'm now going to be given 52 different titles to start talking about. Okay. So here we've got all these various different titles. Why more homeowners are choosing to sell in Gardena. Top reasons Gardena sellers are chasing in or record home prices, right? How Gardena's culture diversity is driving relocation decisions. All these fun little things that we can now begin to potentially begin to create content. Okay. Which now we're going to daisy chain that. Okay. And what I mean by daisy chain, and let me find where am I at in my list here? Oh, doop, doop, doop. There we go. So the 52 weeks in the year, that means that we're going to be posting at least once a month about all those topics. So this leads us into our blog post for our website, right? Now write me a 2 to 3 paragraph blog article. So what's nice about this, I'm going to copy and paste this, right? Or you could type it, right? 2 to 3 paragraph blog article intended to reach a homeowner. Factoring in SEO, GEO for Gardenia, California. Real estate market for idea number, oh, I don't know. Joanne, pick a number from 1 to 52.
32.
32. Excellent. In that list. Also, the blog article should follow fair housing and Realtor Code of Ethics guidelines, rules to protect that consumer, because we're all about protecting consumers, right? If we protect the consumers, we protect ourselves, right? And because we're asking it to be careful of fair housing, it's going to try to avoid that unnecessary potential discriminatory language. But now all of a sudden, I've got a blog article, 2 to 3 paragraphs long. Maybe I rewrite it. Maybe I want to change it. Maybe I want to make it more funny, more professional, more engaging, whatever, right? Again, copy into Word, maybe rewrite it a little bit, but now I've got a blog article for my website. And I'll just go through 1 through 52. So now I've got 52 articles every week that I can put on my website. Again, hopefully driving traffic. Because if people can find me, part of that is finding me on my website. If they go to my website, I now have potential engaging content on my website. Now, we daisy chain that with video. Oops. Video is a must for our marketing. Anybody agree? Good. Joanne, are you doing video? I think you've done a couple, haven't you?
Yes, I did a couple. Well, look, when you tried to get me to do it years ago, I couldn't even speak into the camera. I was like, oh my God, the camera, it's in my front, it's in my face. I can't do this.
But you did it. I was really proud of you. I remember doing that video with you, and you were so good. Jennifer, do you do video?
In my mind, I want to. No,
Well, this is what I would want you to do. Promise yourself today that you'll at least try doing at
can,
least one video a week, right? Or
okay.
one video a month. That's all
Can
I
I
ask.
do a video? Can I do a video just voice without my face?
You can, but you know what? People want to recognize put a voice with the face. Not to
Yes.
mention, would you ever not show property to a client just because of the way you look? I've absolutely not, right? Video is the same way. Now, why is video important? Well, here it humanizes your brand. Consumers retain 95% of your message when watching a video, right? Versus just reading it. And it shows a vulnerability factor because again, it shows that we're open to being looked at and heard. Now, crazy 2025, consumers favor talk to camera clips, meaning they don't want too many things scripted. They just want you. being real, right? And professional credibility, 71% of sellers and buyers are more likely to work with agents who have a strong social media presence. And social media engagement highly favors video. So we've got to be mindful of that. Now, to help you with this, because again, a lot of times we do need to talk about things that are scripted. And again, most agents are afraid of video, but again, we're going to help you out. It's okay. I understand. AI understands. We're going to encourage you to step out of your comfort zone just a little bit, right, Jennifer? But we're going to at least let AI help us. And how we're going to do that is we're going to actually write a prompt. So here we're going to create that 60-second script, right, for YouTube or Instagram or what have you.
Can the avatar do it?
It can, it can, and I'll show you that in a little bit because I do have an app for that, okay, that can do that. But here, if you do decide to do this, we're going to now create a 60-second YouTube script, okay, based on, oh, I don't know. Jennifer, give me a number 1 through 52.
10?
10?
Yeah.
Okay. From that list, right, you're going to follow a 3-second hook because people need to be hooked in 3 seconds or less. Clear conversational narratives, on screen shorts, this, that, and the other, because you know what? You need to be directed on how to make the video. One of the things that I talk about in a social media class is have some sort of video editing software. If you're a Mac user, you've got iMovie at no cost to you. If you're a PC user, you're probably looking at something like Movie Maker for free. Or maybe you're an internet guru and you want to use WeVideo. But the idea behind this is that now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the system write scripts for all 52 topics.
52. Okay.
So I've got 52 potential YouTube videos. I've got 52 blog articles. Right now, we have 104 bits of content for a full year, right? And that's just dealing with a seller, right? But here we've got, what should be on screen, right? What we should be saying, so it's giving us directions on what we could talk about for 60 seconds. And 60 seconds is not long at all. Now, does this mean that we have to go through a couple of cuts? Of course. If you're not used to video, you'll be amazed how many ums, ahs, and dead silences you might have in that minute, but that's okay. You can always stop and start a recording, right? Cut out that stuff if you want, but you can make it your own. All right. Now, of course, short form video is important because a lot of people today, this is why TikTok is so popular and Reels are so popular because people want short form video. So what you could do is rewrite the prompt and say, give me a 30-second TikTok video script on the same thing. So now all of a sudden you go from 60 seconds to 30 seconds, in that regard on the various different topics. Does that help?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
And for those of you who are, and of course, we can't forget social media. We got to post something on social media, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can now say, awesome. Now please create me a Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter post for ideas number 1 through 52. And what's really cool about those types of things, and I can show you here, is that it will literally put in emojis. So it'll give you emojis and relevant hashtags, right? So I'm going to say, this is great. Now, the reason why I say this is great or awesome or thank you is that because AI is a learning computer, when it does something or when it gives me something that I want, like with children, we congratulate them, right? Now, scientists have discovered that when AI is congratulated or praised, the AI itself will actually go out of its way to provide you even more content than before versus saying somebody who demands it, right? So it puts us in that same mindset. If I demanded from Joanne every day, Joanne, do this, Joanne, do that, what's Joanne going to do? The bare minimum, right? Versus, Joanne, could you please do this for me? Thank you so much for getting me this. And this, that, and the other. What's Joanne now going to do? She's going to do more. Well, AI is no different. Not to mention, this also puts in that mindset to us that if we can be great, show graciousness even to a computer, this leads into us working with our clients, right? Because that gratitude mindset puts us into this great attitude that we will take with us throughout the entire day. So here, this is great. Now, please, create let's go with Facebook post for idea number, and I'm going to pick number 2 in that list. And when I do this, this will now give me emojis, or it should have. And it gave me a couple, but it used to give me like hashtags, emojis. I know with Instagram, it definitely gives you hashtags that you can include in your post, which is really nice. So now all of a sudden, if I've got 52 blog articles, 52 YouTube videos, 52 TikTok videos, 52 Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn posts, now all of a sudden I'm talking about what, over 300 bits of content so far? So we can have a lot of fun with this, right? We can develop an entire year's worth of content ready to go out. So now I can't forget about Instagram. Instagram's all about imagery and things like that. Well, this is where the paid services come in. Now, the free services do give you the capability of saying text to image. So I could literally say, please, please create an image for an Instagram post for idea number 1 through 52 in that list. Now, if I pay for, say, ChatGPT or Gemini, the $20 per month or $240 per year, and let's go with 7 in that list, the AI will access what they call an image generating program called DALL-E, DALL-E. It's embedded into ChatGPT's paid service, and it's going to give you a nice high end and probably give you a couple of picture for those Instagrams or image creation. So here we've got Gardenia School Advantage. Hopefully it'll finish why some families still choose to move. And we've got a nice little picture that's been generated. So
Hmm.
if I'm not good at graphic design, we can do this. Now the free version will have a lot of misspellings a lot of times. So we may ask it to do that. And I think the free version only allows you 2 images a day, whereas the paid service, unlimited picture. So we can do this. I can now download it, I can upload it, I can put in my hashtags or whatever, and now I've got Instagram posts that we can work with.
Okay.
Y'all like that?
Yes.
Yep. Cool.
Good. Have I blown anybody's mind so far?
Yes.
And we've still got 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
So let
So,
me ask, so
yes,
that's
ma'am.
the paid one, right? The paid chat GPT. Is that for the paid one? You
Well,
can
yes,
create that?
I pay $20 a month for ChatGPT. But if you didn't, or you didn't pay for Gemini, because Gemini will do the same thing, it will give you a picture, but it may have some errors in it. And if I wanted 1 through 52, it'll say, okay, you've done 2 images for the day. You've reached your limit. You can't do any more until tomorrow.
Okay.
Whereas the paid service of $240 a year, I can do this as many times as I want. I can say, you know what, can you change the colors? Can you regenerate this? Can you swap out the kids for young adults? Things like that. And it will refigure the picture. Or I
Okay.
can use multiple different pictures. Does that help?
Yes.
Good. And again, that's $240 a year. So far, we're under our $600 budget for the year for our
Yes.
marketing.
Yes. I paid the $20.
Excellent. All right.
Hmm.
So, AI tools to check out. Canva, canva.com. It's
Have that too.
$120 a year. Excellent. $120 a year. This is a full design tool. Now, if you don't want to pay for it, that's fine. It doesn't cost you a dime, but it does limit you on certain things. Now, there's advantage of having that $120 a year. So if we couple 240 plus the 120, we're now at 360 for the year for a full design tool. Now, what's nice about this is that I can create unlimited designs. It's going to open up things like its AI platform that I can actually write to help design designs for me. So create my presentation, create me a 15 slide presentation, create me an image, things like that. But when it comes to their templates or projects, when I go to create things, I have unlimited templates at that point. Now, what's also nice about this is that if I create a project, and let me just create something. Part of the paid service that I like about this is, and correct me if I'm wrong, does anybody have their own logos and their own themes because you're on a team? Like Joanne, are you separate a little bit for, not separate, but what company do you work for?
Can
Oop,
you hear me? Because my
yes,
phone
ma'am.
go in and out.
Sorry about that.
Internet. It's my internet. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I have
Oh, I think Jennifer called.
branded. I branded mine. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Exactly where I was going. Your branding. So maybe
Uh-huh.
Jennifer, you work on a team. Maybe you started your own team. What you can now do is with that paid service, add your own brand. So you can put in your own logo, your own color schemes, create your own templates with your own branding for your like presentations or your flyers or whatever that you can always access.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, the biggest thing here is or one of the biggest things, you have bulk create, which is under the paid service. So I could ask ChatGPT, hey, create me 25 one-worded items that, encourage, um, you know, the lifestyle of Gardena or Lakewood, right? And put it in a CSV file format. Now what I could do is I could create an Instagram picture and highlight the word and then bulk create that entire image for all those postings. Now,
Hmm.
when I do that, in that case, then the real power comes in where I can come over here to the share button off to the top right, and there is a choice here called schedule. And I don't see it there. There we go. If I scroll down a little bit, there is a choice here called schedule. So what I can now do is take all those Instagram created items that I created bulk wise for maybe
Yeah.
Facebook, for Instagram, for whatever, right? And now I can schedule those posts to go out once a week.
Oh, wow.
So now what I've done is I've taken Canva, an AI platform now, or an AI capable platform, and I have applied automation. So I now don't have to always remember this week or today is the day that I have to do a post. Today is the day that I have to do that post.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now I've got certain things that are automated, which now frees me up that if you happen to be door knocking this morning or this afternoon, you can actually organically post when you need to.
I think I've done that with the lending part because they provide me with the flyers and stuff on Instagram. So
Good,
that that worked like whatever early morning or scheduling it.
good, 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 good. So you've got somebody helping you with that, but if you wanted to do something that was more than what they were giving you, because I'm assuming that lending, it's all centered around like the rates and all that. You could do this for your other stuff. Like, what are the benefits of the area that you're marketing in? Like, the top 5 reasons or somebody would want to move to Gardena or Cerritos or Lakewood, right? Make a one-worded item, like, and have AI put that together for you, and now bring it into Canva, and now you've got people enticed, like, wow, you know, Francisco or Jennifer or Joanne know exactly some of the key words of why they're marketing here. Maybe I want to live here, you know? And you can edit those images, independently. You can, put your branding on it, everything. All right, so that's Canva. Now, besides Canva, hygiene. So, Jennifer, you said you don't like being on video, right? Not yet. Hygiene
I'm
is
having a hard
actually,
time unmuting this thing. Okay. It's like not working for me. Okay, go ahead.
all right. So, hygiene is basically where you can create your video avatar. You can either upload a still shot picture of yourself. So if you have a professional photo done of yourself, you can upload it and you can let the AI animate you. Okay. Or you can record yourself because Hygen allows you to do a 2-minute recording where it can hear your voice, see your mannerisms, things like that. And then based on that, can then allow you to write in a script and it will literally generate video in that voice.
Okay.
So, as an example here, and by the way, Hygen does have a paid service, but they do have a free service. Their paid level, I think, allows you up to 10 minutes, or I'm sorry, unlimited video for the month, no more than 10 minutes each video. Not that you're going to make that long of a video, but you can do that. The free version allows you like 2 video creations a month, less than 3 minutes long, more than what I would do personally, right? Because I want to be on camera as much as possible. Oops, don't know why my bar is being hidden now. There we go. So in this case, if I wanted to create a video, and let me see here, I can go to my video. I've got one that I recorded of myself, and then I can say, all right, now create me a new video based on this avatar. But if I wanted to create one, I could select my avatar, hopefully.
Hey, Tony Bried.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, sorry.
That's good.
And then there's where is it? Oh, wrong thing here. Let's just go new. Come on, where is it? There it goes. Create with the studio. So here I'm going to have my video there. And then what I can do is off to the left, I can either record my voice. So here I can make my own voice recording or upload audio or write my script. Now with the AI, because we wrote a script, right? I could just simply copy everything in that script, copy and paste it. Just like so. And then I could literally play it and hear.
Are homeowners in Gardena trading city convenience for suburban space? Let's talk about it.
Right?
Are homeowners in
So here I can literally have the AI generate a video. Now, if I come back here, I'm just going to demonstrate a still shot image that I made. So this is what the video would look like if written a script. So I had it pick a tone, fun, engaging, type the script in, and then
Hi, I'm Anthony Bried, CEO and founder of Smart RE Solutions. This introductory course on ZipForm Plus is structured to immediately boost agent productivity. I will guide agents through the critical steps from how to log into ZipForm Plus and create a transaction.
so it's in my voice, it's my face, it's got some
Okay.
animation to it. So if you didn't feel comfortable being on camera, you could do this. Now,
Yeah,
there is, do I have anybody here that speaks multiple languages?
I
I,
don't.
I do. I do.
You do, right? So, what language do you speak? Spanish,
Not
German?
common. I understand Spanish. I speak Tagalog.
You speak Tagalog. Excellent. Now, one of the lovely things I love about AI is that I can have it translate into other languages, any of my content. Now, ethically, always get somebody to proofread it, especially if it's a language you're not comfortable with, right? I am unilingual, meaning I only speak English. That's the only language I know. I know enough, like, oh, I hear Spanish every once in a while, some Tagalog I've heard, things like that, but I don't speak it whatsoever. I can't even read it. But with AI, I could literally have things translated, like, oh, please rewrite this, but this time translate it into Tagalog or Spanish or German or Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, whatever. I can even do that for the video. So that way, when I am using a program like Hygiene and I type in or have it translated that script into, say, Japanese, now all of a sudden,
こんにちは、アンソニー・ブリードです。スマートレソリューションの CEO 兼創設者です。この ZIP フォームプラスの入門コースは、エージェントの生産性をすぐに向上させることを目的として。
so I could take that same video I did that was the introduction to Zip Forms Plus, have the AI translate it into Japanese, Tagalog, Spanish, German, whatever, and it's still in my voice, but in that language.
So tell me this, when you doing this type of video,
Mm-hmm.
and how do you make it when your words are coming out on the voice part, make your lips move at the same time on
The AI does
like you're huh?
the AI does it all, Joanne.
Okay.
Like that picture was me just smiling,
Uh-huh.
right? So
Uh-huh.
the AI actually animated my mouth. Now,
Mm-hmm.
what I find is that sometimes the AI is a little imperfect because you'll see that it's doing this weird, like breath kind of thing to try to give you that. I could tell the AI, can you make it more natural, no, less breathing, more professional, and it will change my tone. But because I recorded my voice and I
Mm-hmm.
said certain things in it, my previous script in creating the
Mm-hmm.
avatar, it will still then be in my voice. It knows how to add in my inflection. It's
Oh.
yeah,
Okay.
it is crazy, right? Now, I do believe that, let me see here. How much do I see billing anywhere? I do believe this is about $45 per month, though. Now, I like to save you all money. And let me see here. If I were to upgrade the plan, oh, I'm sorry, $24 a month. $24 a month, you can have up to 30 minutes of videos. If you're talking 1 minute long videos, kind of thing, that should be more than enough per month for you, right? And you don't have to necessarily be on camera. Now, if $24 is too expensive, then I like this one here called D-ID. D-ID does exactly the same thing as Hygiene. Um, but it's only, I want to say $6 a month. And this connects to Canva. So I could literally merge this with my Canva account. And now I can create an avatar or have my avatar with my script in my voice for Canva to make video. And I don't have to be on camera, Jennifer.
That's good.
That's good, right? All right.
But
Couple of
it's cheaper
fun
if I do it myself, right?
exactly.
I mean,
Now,
if I show my face,
what was that?
it will be cheaper if I don't do the avatar.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
You could do it cheaper, but but if you're talking about in your marketing where you want to break the language barriers to be able to talk to people, maybe you've got clients that, speak Farsi, so you get that language barrier. Has anybody ever had that issue? Well, now you can say something, translate into Farsi, maybe ask somebody in the office who might speak it, say, hey, can you double check this, make sure that this is okay, because this is what I'm trying to convey. They can tell you yes or no. And now all of a sudden, put in the AI video, and now you've got a Farsi video for a client of yours. Let me explain the process, blah, blah, blah. Now all of a sudden your client's going to go, wow, I didn't know you spoke Farsi, you know? So you can have a lot of wow factor, but just be careful. Now, the last two AIs, because I know we're a couple of minutes over and I apologize. Notebook LM. Now, notebooklm.google.com is a totally free tool. It came out roughly a year and a half ago, and I love this tool. What this tool allows us to do is really create some amazing material. And what I mean by that is that maybe you have documents or things like that that you want analyzed, or you want to develop content around, but just not sure exactly what to do. What you could literally do in here is upload PDF documents, have it read it, analyze it, and it can actually develop content for you. Like as an example, a couple of years ago, we had that little funky thing, or with the open houses, right? We had to change open house procedures around. So we had CAR guidelines. And let me see if I have the CAR guidelines here. There we go. CAR's open house rules. Now, from CAR's website, they had a one-page PDF document about how you, as an agent, should conduct yourselves at an open house. So all I did was I uploaded this PDF document, and now I got a brief summary about that document. Well, now the system does several cool things. Number one, because this is linked into Gemini, because this is owned by Google, I can now all of a sudden start to ask Gemini, which is a free AI, some questions about how to analyze this document. So I can have notes done. I can create infographics if I wanted to. I can say, hey, notebook, based on statistics that I've pulled from the MLS and I'm seeing this, that, and the other, can you develop me an infographic? Now, ChatGPT and Gemini can definitely do something like that for you, but you can do that with this program. You can also, maybe depending on the situation, develop a quiz, a table, reports, do some mind mapping, basically some goal setting. But cool things here is you can develop a presentation. That's new this year, and an audio content. So with this tool, you can now develop quick podcasts and videos on your material. So as an example, I uploaded my business planning presentation because I teach a business plan class. And when I did that, I asked it to create an audio system or an audio podcast. So after analyzing it in less than 5 minutes, I had the AI develop
Welcome to another
a
deep dive. You
13-minute
ready to get into
podcast.
it? Today we're taking a look at a real estate business plan. It's called, get this, Charting Your Path to Real Estate Success, Unleashing the California Dream, Personal Business Plan for Real Estate Success.
Ooh, that's a mouthful.
Right, and it's by Anthony from OC Realtors.
So now all of a sudden you've got AI talking to itself about me. Now, what I liked about this is that I downloaded it, I put it in a video editor, I added in some slides, and now I have an audio podcast. Well, a couple of months ago, they also created the ability to create a video. So now it took my presentation of about 60 slides and condensed it into a video of 15.
Hey everyone, welcome. Today, we're diving into something that can literally change the game for your career, building the ultimate roadmap for your real estate business. If you've ever felt like you're just reacting to whatever the market throws at you instead of actually steering your own ship, then this is for you. So let's get into it.
So let me ask you this, and be honest with yourself.
So now I've got AI with a video presentation on my material, which is crazy, right? Almost puts me out of business, but not necessarily. But just know that you could do that. So maybe you upload a purchase agreement and you want to have something that's easy to go over the purchase agreement details with your clients. You can put it in, put that PDF document into Notebook LM, let it analyze, and pull out some of the highlights. And what's also cool about the audio portion is that I can actually add myself in. So if they say something, then I can chime in as if I was a caller and say, by the way, this is also what this paragraph means or what that means. So now all of a sudden it will add that in. Oh, that's great. They'll react to you and add that into the audio.
Wow.
So now you can literally create podcasting without having to be on camera, and it's based on the materials that you're seeing. So you can now express all that great knowledge with AI. And again, this is free, all
That's
free.
a lot of stuff we can do,
A
Joanne.
lot of stuff you can do. Now, the last thing I'm going to leave you today is Suno.ai. Anybody here musically inclined? No,
Yeah.
excellent. Wouldn't it be great?
Yeah, yeah, I like
You
music.
are good. Well,
Don't know the name. I don't know the name of music, but I like music.
excellent. So this came out at the same time as Notebook LM. It's an AI system, but it's all about developing, creating music. So you can literally, under the create choice here. So if you go to suno.ai for free, you can create up to 10 songs a day. Now that's a lot of music, unless you're a musician or whatever. You can just basically tell it what type of songs you want to create. So maybe Joanne's got that open house coming up. So now I can say, well, uh, please create, oops, please create a song for my listings open house at 123 Main Street in Gardena, California, in the style of what kind of music do you like, Joanne?
Jazz,
Jazz, excellent. What kind of jazz? 20s jazz or modern jazz?
modern jazz.
Modern jazz. Home is 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, city lights view, and newly remodeled. So now all of a sudden I can create the song, and it's going to create two songs for me to check out. And it's funny because the new the paid service they want you to upgrade to the paid service where the songs are a little bit better, but it's going to generate its own lyrics. It's going to have its own singer sing the song in that style. So hopefully, oh, looks like it already created. Now, if I open it,
Wow.
Pull up slow to 123 Main.
Wow.
Little place in
lyric.
Gardena, remember the name. 3
That's
rooms
pretty cool.
waiting, doors open wide,
That's where
fresh
they
paint.
get it from.
What was that?
That is
Like the
amazing.
song, the one that pops up on my IG, like
Uh-huh.
when you want to make a song for your wife or husband or something, So that's how they do.
Exactly. I had it write a romantic song to my wife. I'm like, this is, the things that I love about my wife. Please create me a romantic song. And it really came out. But what you can now do, so now for your open house, you're probably playing Pandora, right? And a lot of times, if you're using Pandora for free, you got the commercials come in. Well, now
Mhm.
instead, I have my entire song list for my open house. All the
Hmm.
key features about that property are in the song. So what happens? If it's catchy and it's fun and that's being
Mhm.
played throughout the entire house, what happens when we get a song in our head? We start to sing it, right? Now all of a sudden my house stays top of mind throughout their entire open house. And maybe when they leave the house,
Uh-huh.
they'll think about my song. They still think about my house. But now I have my entire playlist that I can play under my account of my own songs. So the things that maybe I do as a professional, the property itself, or whatever. And now all of a sudden, I'm the person that's got
So
her
you would
music.
you would play it under this app
Yep.
or you
I would play it under this app
The whole time.
the whole time. So if I'm
Okay.
creating 10 songs a day, I now pick and choose my, get rid of whatever I don't like. And now I've got my own library of songs that when I go into Sunos.ai's app, I can just go into my library and play my entire list of my own created songs.
Okay. So like you just did that open house. So if I wanted to go in there and um use it for another house, is there a place for
I,
you?
I just create a new one.
Oh, okay.
I just create a
Okay.
new one.
Okay.
And maybe and if I want it in the same style, great.
Okay.
Because like I said, an entire week before my property, come in here and just, oh, I've got this idea or I got that idea for the marketing, right? Maybe
Hmm.
use your own songs because you can now download these songs and put them in your own videos. So if you have a virtual tour that you're creating
Hmm.
for the property, now you can upload your own music. The only thing you would need to disclose is that when you're uploading it to YouTube, disclose where the music's coming from. So
Uh-huh.
that way you're not flagged for copyright. Hey, song
Okay.
created using Suno.ai account. And you
Okay.
name whatever your song is. And then AI or YouTube will say, okay, you're giving Suno, the company, credit for your account for that song for your video.
Okay.
And then with that said, because I know everybody's time is valuable, because by the way, this is just a little bit. Whoops. I just want y'all to know that AI could hopefully help. Hopefully, I demonstrated that today. It's not going to replace you. If anything, it's meant to make your tasks easier, make your life a little bit easier. Hopefully, we've done that today. And if you like everything or if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My phone number is 949-235-8582, or you can direct email me, tony@smartresolutions.net. And if you like these prompts and you want more, I did just write a book and put it on Amazon. So you
Okay.
can download that book or purchase that book for, the ebook. The ebook has got video built into it, or you can buy a paperback. And if you wanted this presentation, there you go. Here's a QR code for the presentation. Feel free to scan it, download it, and now you can review what we went over.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Are there any questions by anybody or any more questions?
I'll probably reach out to you regarding the AI Google, like, when they Google my name and stuff, I want it all to be in one and like neat. I know I'm like all over the place, and I was told to put like just like what you said, and also the pictures. So yeah.
I would definitely do. I'll be more than happy to go over with you. I would definitely say one thing that you could do, and I'll just jump over to Google for this, is that when you are in that AI mode in Google, because now it's embedded, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think of before writing your bio, maybe you want to think about things that clients or potential clients are looking for, right? So now what we're going to do is be that devil's advocate, right? Like I'm my first time home buyer and just don't know what to ask a real estate agent on how to represent me. Can you help with this? So now all of a sudden I'm asking the AI how I should talk to a real estate agent to be able to represent me. Here all of a sudden it starts giving me, things like this, representation and loyalty, you know, will you represent me exclusively? Ask if they are will be your dedicated advocate, dual agency. So all of a sudden I as a consumer are asking the AI. So if you do this as a consumer, you can look at this and strategize how you should be developing your marketing in a way, right? What should my bio look at? to be able to key off these things to a potential person who looks me up. So if I all of a sudden, Jennifer, go, all right, this is great. Great. Can you tell me about Jennifer Beach, a real estate agent in California? Now, all of a sudden, based on everything you've ever done here, Jennifer, in your life on the internet, I get to learn everything about you. And is this pretty
There's your
accurate about who
picture.
you are? Is this, yep, there's your picture, right? Where to find you. There's 9 sites I can look at. So all of a sudden now, if you're doing this on yourself, right? Highly active agent specializing in Santa Cruz County and greater Santa Cruz market, part of the Larson real estate team. Is that true still?
She's in Laguna. She's the top one.
Oh, she's one of the top ones. Good. So all of a sudden, look at your background. Northern California native, 20 years before transitioning to real estate. You were
She's number
ran
two.
number 2.
Number 2.
And she ran a cleaning company? Holy.
No, that's Jennifer Pacheco. That's somebody else that was at our board.
Oh, okay. So it looks like, but these are things that you want to take a look at that need to be fine-tuned. How do you differentiate yourself when maybe things are getting mixed up? So that way you can start
Yeah.
to
I'm on number
show.
2. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, that one. Yeah, because I put my hyphenated name.
Okay.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So, I mean, this is great that this is how people are learning about agents, what to ask agents. I know my wife had clients literally take their um, uh, inspection report and upload it into Gemini and said, "Can you tell me what I should be asking to be repaired by the seller and how much should it cost me?" Didn't ask her agent, right? As a matter of fact, they came back and said, "Well, AI said I should be asking for this amount of money and I should be asking for these amounts of repairs." So now all of a sudden, what do you have to do? All right, well, let's educate them on what are repairs that are acceptable, what could win the deal, what could lose the deal, what should we ask for in repair costs, those types of things. So
Yes.
it's pretty wild with what your clients are doing today.
I'm going through something right now, young agent with a mom also. So that's kind of like, they use it and they're saying like, oh, I might not be able to sell the property. That I said, well, there's some more to that stuff. So yeah, it's good and bad when it comes to that. More
And
explaining.
and if you're talking about maybe the inexperienced clients where they go to the internet constantly, like if you say something to them and then they go and try to find other things, this is a way that we can all of a sudden start to counter some of those those things where you could say, I know AI is probably going to tell you this, but this is what's actually happening, or here's the actual process, or these are the things that you can do to change your costs, or how you could save money, or whatever, to help them move away from that and trust you. Does that help?
Yes. Yeah.
Good. Well, are there any other questions, ladies and gents?
No,
No.
I'm good. Thank you so much for your help.
All right, you're welcome. I hope you have a beautiful
Thank
day.
you. It was
And
good seeing you.
nice seeing you too. And I will see
All
you in
right.
the next month.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you,
All right.
Tony.
All right, bye bye,
Okay. Bye-bye.
everybody.